Hello everyone, welcome back to the JavaScript Mystery series. We covered the default and arrays parameter. Today we are diving into one of the most powerful and elegant ES6 feature, the speed operator. The speed operator uses three dots, that's right, just like the rest of parameter, but it does something completely different. While rest collects multiple elements into an array, speed extends an array or object into individual element. Let's see how it game-changing operator can make your code cleaner and more efficient. The The speed operator is a represented by three dots. Think of it like unpacking a suitcase. When you split an array or object, you are taking out all its content and laying them out individually. Just think const number equal array in this array 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then console log console log it the three dots then number. Okay. How do you get the output? Output will be 1, 2, and 3. This is the output. Actually, what is happening here? The array was spread out. This array was spread out and into a individual value, just individual without bracket. Okay, this might seem simple, but the spread operator unlocks some incredibly powerful pattern. Let's explore how to use spread with arrays first. Then we will move to the object. First is copying the array. Before ES6, copying an array required the method like the slice. Now split make it beautifully simple. Just use uh, number and just think this foot. You see the original array and the copy array. What is the copy array? We are using the speeding, speed operator, right? When you are using this, you get from this copy array constant, you get the exact result. It's truly copy, not reference. Even using the push method here, the copy dot push 6, the original array is unchanged without any breaking changes. The copy array you get already pushing the 6. This is the beauty of this speed operator. So speed operator. So next is the combine array. Need to merge multiple arrays. Speed operator to the rescue. Just think of it. There, check this code. You have a fruit, vegetable, and dairy, and the grocery. In this grocery, you see the fruits, vegetable, dairy, and when you are console log this constant, you get all the arrays in a single array without any issue. You can also insert elements anywhere if you want. Suppose if you want to number with the complete numbers, did you see 0, then the speed operator, then 7, 8. You see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, adding a elegant to array if you want, just think this one. You see color, more color. Remember color, we use the color first, the speed operator, then use the more color, another 2 color. When you console log it, you get the all the color together. And you can also speed the at the beginning too, like purple, then color, then orange. You get the like red, blue is the first parameter. Sorry, the purple is the first. You use the purple, then using the more color, and in this more color have a red, blue, green, yellow, and red, blue, green, yellow. Then you have a orange with the new, and you get the new color. Isn't it cool? Okay, split with the function argument. Remember how math.max need individual numbers, not an array. Split solve this elegantly. Just think you have a variable with this code, the value, and the old way what we did, the math.max apply. Then the first method is the null, second value will be scores. But the new way, just the max use the scores and you get score. No issue. Even if you are using the mean max method, all are working fine. Here is the more practical example to show you the custom function. Just take this. This is the custom function, the calculator. Okay, the calculate the total price, tax, discount. Return is the actual calculate total price, right? With the value, we set the value. Then we also need to get the total price, right, from this function. So how to get that? The total, calculate the total. We have a 3 value, right? So for this 3 value, we use the spread operator. It's automatically set this 3 value separately, and with the separate value with the return statement, we get the total value as a value from this total. Okay. Now the spread object. I'm setting the three spread object for the copying object, margin object, overriding of properties, and fourthly is the adding or updating the properties. For the copying object, as like the array, check this. This is our object, right? Notice the person copy. We spread the object. Remember, before we are using the array. That's why we use the array, then use the spread operator. Now we are using the object. Remember, so in the object we are spreading the our person. Okay, then console log, you get the exact result because we just storing it, nothing changing in here, right? But if you want to get, I mean, if you want to truly copy the like this, the age 31. Notice there is age is 30. The person.age is your actual object. You get the 30, and with the person and the person copy.age you get 31 because we already said the person copy age is 31. Okay, for the merging object, this is interesting. You see, in this margin object there is a two object have, right, as like the merging array. Just use it, that's it. uh, there is no big difference here with except for this curly braces and the third bracket. Okay, everything is fine. You see, you get the exact result. There is a email, phone, there is a name, age, you get all together in single object. So overriding the properties, interesting, right? When spread object is spreading object, properties on the right override those on the left. Okay, what it means? Check this one. This is our first object, the default object. This is our second object, the user settings, right? What we did, the final settings is default and user settings, right? And if you notice, the language already exists here, right? But when we are extracting, I mean the spreading this, you see the language is changed. The last language from the user settings is setting, I mean the override here, and the new font size is adding here. Okay, this is the overriding. Also, adding or updating the property, if we want, we can also do that. Check this code. This is our user. We in this user object there is the ID, name, role, and for adding, right, and update the existing and the add a new property. Just update user with the previous user spread operator, I mean the previous user data, then include role and last login. Remember, the role already exists here. Role is user, now the role is admin, right? So that means this role is override or updated and the last login is newly added. Console log it, you get your data. Isn't it cool? Okay, now shallow copy warning. This is important. The speed operator create a shallow copy. This means nested object or arrays are still referenced, not copied. Okay, what it means? Check this code. This is your original information, right? Original data. This is your copy data. And change the nested object effect both. Check copy address city. You change it. When you are console log it with the original one and the copy one, you see the original one also change. Okay, not copied it, right? For deep copying nested structure, you will need other techniques like JSON.parse and JSON.stringify. This is the another technique or libraries like the Lodash. So we will cover this in the advanced section. So don't worry, this is little bit literally advanced topic, the JSON parsing and JSON stringify, but easy. But right now, I just skip it. You remember, for this technique, we are using the JSON.parse and JSON.stringify. If we need to nested object to change with copy without changes. Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Now the practical use case for first use case is the converting the string to array. This is, I hope you already know. This is the example. You already know. I hope so. The greeting, and then you when you are console log it, you get all the data because you are using the spreading. It separate all the data. Okay. Use case 2 is the removing duplicate with set. Check this. This set is a new instance. Okay, I mean the constructor. This is a uh, plus and new, then set number. What you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 3 are removed, the duplicate value with this set instance. Okay. This is really good. Sometimes we need these types of technique to use, I mean method or instance we need to use for duplication, with the duplication part. Okay. 3 is the immutable state update. This is the React pattern. Uh, this React pattern is something you maybe don't understand right now, but when we see the React codes, React tutorial, yeah, I hope you get understood then. Okay, this is not too fancy, but very interesting here. You see array of object element. Okay, array of object, right? What we did? The adding a new to do immutability, immutable. The new to do with the data is this. And update list, what we did from the to do list, the previous to do and with the new to do. This was the previous to do. Why? Because we are using the spread operator. This was your previous to do and this is your new to do. When you check, you get the original one is 2 without unchanged. The update one is update the new to do with the new to do list. Okay. Okay. Use case 4, the function with optional properties. Sometimes or oftenly it depend on the use case. So until then, this is a interesting project. Okay. And okay, if you see this one, this is a function. Okay. In this function, there is a default parameters, empty object. The optional data is the empty object, and in this empty object, there is an object. In this function, there is an object, and it's written the default options, optional options, and the required data. Okay. Ensure the required data take precedence. Okay, it's take the precedence. And this was the new user and the console log. You see, you have a new user. When you are creating the new user with the object, with the information, when you are console log, you get the role, active, notification, all the information together, right? And this is very interesting. Okay, great. We already cover up lots of part, lots of topic. So last is the spread versus rest. Let's clarify the difference one more times. Rest is collect item into an array. Spread is expand items out of an array. Remember, rest is collects items into an array with the function parameter, I mean the function parameters, and spread is out of an array. I mean, check this example. Okay, rest actually remember rest equal greater the rest of the items, I mean the parameters equal the array. Okay, and spread is spread items out. Array or object equal the individual item. This is the spread operator. So the conclusion is the spread operator is one of those features that once you start using, you will wonder how you ever lived without it. It makes array and object manipulation incredibly clean and readable. The key takeaways: use three dots to expand array and object. Perfect for copy, margining, and adding an element. Works great with the function argument. Create shallow copies. Be careful with the nested structure. Different for rest parameter, though they use the same syntax. In the next video, we will explore the restructuring, which pair the beautifully with the speed operator to give you a even more powerful power when working with the arrays and object. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Drop a comment if you have a question or want to share how you are using the spread operator in your project. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Keep coding.